Why did you allow so many people to be persecuted and murdered in your name? Why didn't you write down exactly what you wanted people to know instead of allowing for people to write about it anonymously 30 years later, 50 years later, 100 years later, so that it could be subject to questioning? Why did you write something that's so easy to question? Why did you allow the Romans to take over your religion and then go about genociding 50 million people thereafter who did not believe in the orthodoxy version of your religion? Why do you allow different versions of your religion? Why do you allow people to idolize you and walk down the street on Good Friday with a cross and being beaten? Why did you allow for so many innocent babies to die during slavery? Why did you allow so many innocent people to be misjudged in your name and die during the Inquisition? Why did you allow the Black Plague to kill so many innocent babies and innocent people, and then people in your name claim that it was something of the devil? Why did you allow the Trans-Sahara slave trade? Why did you allow the transatlantic slave trade and so many innocent babies and innocent people died? Why did you even allow Muhammad to come and create a religion that would go against your religion? Why did you allow for Manifest Destiny to happen so that millions of indigenous people in America would die in your name? Why did you allow for the Aztecs and Mayans to not know who you were for over 1,000 years and commit so many human sacrifices? And then why did you allow the people who came to teach them Christianity to mass murder them in droves in your name? Why did you allow so many missionaries to go into countries that did not know you, and they came with the Bible in one hand and a gun or a spear in their other hand? Why did you allow so many to be murdered? Why did you allow King Leopold in your name to murder 10 million people in the Congo? Why did you allow for Rwanda to occur? Because in your name of Christianity, they came in and colonized and then set them up to fight each other and leave. And then they fought in your name. You allowed so much murder. You allowed so much confusion based on your name instead of making things perfectly clear. Instead of speaking out against slavery, instead of speaking out against the dehumanization of women, instead of speaking out against racism, you left things ambiguous. Instead of speaking out against and stopping all these priests from taking advantage of these children in your name, you just left things vague. And you just let people do whatever people do instead of giving clear, concise definition and information that you wanted people to have. And instead, you let people who, after the flood, since you and the Father are one, and you said that every thought from man is evil from the moment that they are born, instead of being clear, you allow for man to take what you said or claim to have said and extrapolate it into whatever evil desire that you say that we have from birth. You let them extrapolate into anything that they want and thus create this world. And you expect people to have hope for you. Why did you do all that? Why did you leave us alone? Because that's exactly what you did. You came down, you was vague, you was ambiguous, and you left. And you expect us to follow you? You came down and you left your word to be able to be criticized and debunked consistently and continuously. Why didn't you give science that makes sense instead of magical science that don't make sense? Yeah, I'm up here with you, but I'd rather not be. So if you can send me on to the next place, I greatly appreciate it, because I don't want to be here with you. Always remember, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.